You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe. I like 3 different freaks after every show. I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe. That's what A-Trap was singing before we went live. I just want y'all to know.
He just brought that up.
So it's stuck in my head now. It's an earworm.
Welcome to the
All the compressor hose. Get the
No, don't bail him out. You don't bail him out.
Houdini, man.
Let him speak. I love it.
Rest in peace to my man Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Fourcast. We review movies, documentaries, films a completely different way, 4 different perspectives, bringing it to you every single Monday at this time, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, right here on BS3 Network. We're live right now on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and most importantly, Roku TV. Make sure to add that on your Roku TV or go to bs3tv.live.com. That's the website right there. You get access to all of the shows.
Yeah. Sit in your bed. Sit in your bed and watch this. Get your laptop out. Yeah. Pull up BS3 Live and watch it in your bed. Eating snacks and shit. Yeah.
You know, crackers.
Wilkes is great. Give us a chocolate cake.
And you forgot YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube. Right. Yep, we are live on YouTube, live on the Queen 3 and King page, as well as the BS3 Network page. So make sure, do us a favor to like, subscribe, click that notification bell on both pages, because we dropping content every week, literally every day. We got something on in a variety. All right, so tonight we're going to be reviewing The Man from Toronto. It's a new film on Netflix, as you can see behind me, starring Kevin Hart, the one and only Kevin Hart himself, and Woody Harrelson. But before we get into that, I wanted to touch on a couple of things. We had a birthday over the weekend. The one and only K-Rap came down here to Texas and had a surprise party. Big shout out to Keisha for setting it up, and also Doc for hosting. But it was a great time too. I was like, I'm gonna be there. I said I'm gonna be there late, but I'm gonna be there regardless. And we were there till early.
Was it 1:30, 2 o'clock, man? Or later
party.
Early Sunday morning.
Early.
Sunrise service.
And he was in there Friday. He was in there Saturday.
And let's just say this. I had to go pick up a couple of bottles to replenish a couple of things that we hit pretty hard.
Yeah. Not me.
It's especially the one that go with the pickle juice. Let's just say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one, but
fortunately, that's not an expensive ad, so we good.
Yeah.
But A-Trap, just wanted you to kind of touch on that, and we can kind of go around the room. We were all there. Everybody and Wilkes contributed with some with a pie and a cake.
No. Yeah. Let's not undersell this. 2 sweet potato pies, homemade.
I stole bought.
And a very decadent
patty pie.
And I did say decadent. Duck egg chocolate cake. Yeah.
Thank you.
It was good too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, Vernon, we didn't have we didn't have everybody here had a young name. Chief Rocker, we didn't have no Vernons or nothing like that.
You had to get them. All right, go ahead.
I'm out, man. I'm gonna be honest. It might be the best birthday I've ever had in my life. I really don't celebrate my birthdays like that. So to walk into a room full of people and everybody celebrate my birthday was dope, man. I mean, shout out to Keisha for doing that. It was super dope. I had no idea what was happening in the plan. Hey, we're gonna drop this off, and I was like, all right, I'll come in. And as I'm walking in, me and Doc talking, and I'm not really paying attention to the people. I'm like, oh, I didn't know Doc was having to get together. Man, like, damn. It was super dope, man. Super dope.
Yeah, his chin, you couldn't see it because his, he got a little hair on it, but his chin started wrinkling up when he got in the building, he was getting emotional.
Like this. Watch this. I got Riz, Trio, and all that other stuff CJ be saying.
Yeah. Hey, Chief. Hey, come on, Chief. Put his other comment up there. Come on, Cletus.
Come on.
Come on, Cletus.
Shout out to
run up here and limp back,
man.
Yeah, Chief in Atlanta.
He in Atlanta.
I think the Bears gonna beat the Cowboys this year, right?
No, you asking us that? No.
And don't they beat the Cowboys in Dallas this year?
No.
I don't know about that.
No.
That's probably a no.
So real quick, we got DJ Knox in the building front.
Oh, Walter Payton coming back, huh?
No. That's the Bills, baby.
Mike Dicker coming back.
My team beat y'all last year.
Shit,
No.
Big Bucker's coming back in this month. Mike Singletary coming back here.
No.
Mike
Dicker can't beat his team.
Blue Streak Freak Theodora Hopper in the building.
You are welcome. He deserved it, man. Like I said,
let's not go that far. I don't know if the niggas deserve nothing there. You landed on a little too thick now. Yeah.
Exactly. Y'all see what Big Illinois just put in there.
What they say? I know it's my birthday in December.
Hey, did y'all see that post that he put on my birthday?
I did.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I don't think you look like Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh yeah, I did see that, but I didn't get it. I was like,
no, he do. I see the resemblance, and I bet you when they were younger. I bet you when they were younger, he was a little thinner in the face, and it made it really like that. Yeah. So I can see where he was going with it.
Can you woo, woo, woo?
Big Illinois. We got a comment that says, what up, fellas? I'm not sure who that is. I'll find out here in a minute. Thank you for tuning in. If you're tuning in the BS3 Network group, make sure to click that link that's in the description so we can see who you are, we can see your name. That's the requirement that they have. Oh, that's John Lewis. Appreciate you, John. John was in the building too. You were supposed to do some type of dance. I mean, it ended up happening. I was a little disappointed. I was expecting them to break out and do some Bobby Brown type dancing or something, but that didn't happen.
Check out.
Everybody is gonna be the Giants. You mean you want to insert the Giants in that instead of the Cowboys? That's what you meant to say. But Wilkes and Doc, anything else you guys want to add on the?
Yeah, on that comment, that Jeffrey Osborne comment, it led to my homeboy Craig. One of the partners said after that, he goes, and Craig looked like Lou Rawls when he was a baby. So he was a baby. Wow. And so I put on there, you'll never find
a hairline.
Man, y'all Lou Rawls, baby. Lou Rawls from Chicago, man. Y'all better cut it out.
Mm-hmm. So I think this weekend and the camaraderie of, just think about this, man. You had so many people who had never physically met each other in the same room. And you could, if you'd have walked in and you were a fly on the wall, or you had never known what you were looking at, you'd think, oh, I'm the outside. All these people know each other already.
Right.
And shoot, over half the room had never physically met each other. They knew of each other, they knew of them, and may have seen them on the show or something like that. But for us to have that kind of camaraderie in a lot of first meet type situations was, it's remarkable as far as I'm concerned. And as far as I'm concerned, it states not only what BS3 Network is about, but it's also about what our community is about for the most part. It is a rarity to see people in our community act any way differently than what we displayed this past weekend. That is more the norm than is not.
Right.
Absolutely.
And shout out Stop the Press, the artist formerly and currently known as Benita A. Whitfield, when the album dropping. We haven't seen you in a minute.
She got the neo soul profile going.
Got that neo soul for real.
Yeah.
All right, Wilkes.
Really, I enjoy it. I always enjoy H-Rap when he gets down here. It's always fun to see and talk to him and have him having a good time. Because like he always says, Chicago is so strikingly different, between the two cities and states. It's just, he enjoys himself when he's down here. But it was a really good time. I'm glad I could contribute and help and was invited, and I had a good time.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And we had all types of conversations. I mean, like from sports to relationships.
But I think the men dominated though. They tried to claim that it was the volume which we were talking. Because basically we took the barbershop and put it in the kitchen. It's basically
pretty much.
And they tried to say it was our volume, but I think it was because they were so damn nosy and knew our conversation was much more interesting and intriguing than whatever they was talking about.
Ear hustling.
It was probably more of look at them.
Yeah, they were over there becoming cycle sisters, and we were over there having real good conversation.
Mika said it was a good time. Glad it was a good birthday.
I say
K-Rap, definitely.
Smiling Mika.
Had all type of cars outside. I mean, it was similar to the kickback we had.
Yeah, the city of Forney Police Department gonna think I got something going on with the Lexuses and the Infinities and shit. They're like, what this nigga?
Like, what is going on?
This is
man. I was going to see my cousin Terry too, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know that surprised you, didn't it?
Yeah,
that was good. It was real good.
Terry, man. We always been tight. My first cousin.
Yeah. So A-Trap came into town. That was a great time, great experience, and looking forward to the next opportunity. And we may need to come up there. You came down here twice.
I've never been to Chicago, man. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, I've never been. My dad's been a few times.
I'll make sure you don't get shot that weekend. Sunday.
I ain't worried about that.
Sunday you can control, but
I ain't worried about that.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can get you 3 days, no shot.
Only 3?
Only 3.
The rest of them, you on your own.
As long as we don't stay around Big Illinois house, we won't get shot.
He said his birthday in February. It's probably cold though in February. Probably too cold.
Nobody want to talk about that dude named Anthony.
Pastor Dodd in the building. Hey brothers, it's good to be in the building. I was on my way, but my flight was delayed. But it's good to know that the brother from the Fourcast took care of you.
Yeah, and you said his 8th anniversary this weekend?
Yes, I want to say that, yes. Celebrating congratulations to my pastor, my friend, my mentor, Reverend James Dodd III. It was his anniversary at Sure Foundation, 4104 West Roosevelt Road. We'll be there. We'll be there at 11. Mm-hmm. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
Right on.
Thanks again. Cooler than A-Trap. Guess he's trying to say he's cooler than A-Trap.
We already know what you got 2 of. I ain't gonna say it.
Chief Rocker, I'm 10-15, baby. So you need to ease off because if you 10-19, you know what these Libras bring, and it's more than just hands. So you probably want to get with me. You hear me?
You got Libras all in the building. I'm October the 3rd.
Nobody care about no Libras.
Yeah,
yeah, you do. You need that balance. You need that balance in your life.
Wow, it's Team Leo in the building. Knox, a Leo, your sister Leo. I'm a Leo.
You October 9th, Pastor died?
It's
All
one
right.
cool.
That may be the one.
Him and my niece Courtney. That's it.
That's where Pastor Dodd get the freak in him then, because he October 9th. Then that's what he's saying.
Pastor Dodd is a Leo.
Oh, he
Oh, yeah,
August the
that's what it
9th.
is.
Okay.
August the 9th. Tomorrow.
Same thing. Yeah, they freaks too.
And let me give a
And we
shout out
just
my
read
sister.
scripture. That's all we do.
Yeah, backwards.
Wow, man.
That's not bad. My sister's birthday is today. I want to give a shout out to her, Camellia Sutter, wonderful, wonderful lady, mother, educator,
Leo.
Alrighty.
doing her thing. Wanted to mention that.
Leo.
The last thing I want to talk about before we get into this movie is rest in peace to this gentleman right here on the left. He was in Magnum PI. He passed away at 83 years old. Roger Mosley played.
We're talking about the black dude, by the way.
Obviously, yes. There was the only black dude on Magnum PI. But he also acted in a variety of other different films and movies. Yeah. We review films and movies, and we definitely.
He looked like he could be Mayhem Daddy, don't he?
Ain't too far from it, I'm sure.
He actually really looks like a guy on our network, D'Anthony.
Oh yeah,
Good Scout. Okay. I really thought that was his daddy, but rest in peace to him. All right, so let's.
Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I know you're giving love to the brothers, but we had a pretty big celeb die of Grease fame.
Oh, yeah.
Olivia Newton-John passed away today.
Yep.
I guess ain't no more getting physical.
No.
Let's get physical. I want to get. Ain't no more of that.
Yeah, that's
a wrap.
That's over with. He said, "Mama Leo, right here," is what he was saying. No H-Rap the Tank videos.
No, he talking about old school, that movie Frank the Tank, on the old school. So he's trying to see was him running down the street naked.
Let's go streaking.
Yeah,
wow,
that's a funny movie, man.
That made me think of Will Ferrell.
Is this Brad?
Cool. He don't want me to make us some Christian brother stories. He better leave me alone.
He did tell your story though, Big Illinois. He did tell a story about the original bet and stuff like that.
Huh?
And the time he put some money on your books.
Oh, everybody know about that.
Oh man.
Ready Kev in the building.
What's up, Ready Kev?
All right. So a man from Toronto, or the man from Toronto. Initial thoughts. Let's get into some initial thoughts. I'll say I was optimistic. I was hoping we weren't going to get 100% Kevin Hart. I prefer like 50 to 75% Kevin Hart, because 100% Kevin Hart is too damn much. But so that's what I was thinking. I knew it was kind of going to be a typical type of storyline. It's a Netflix movie, and I didn't take no notes. I mean, not because because it wasn't interesting. It wasn't horrible. But it was, I would say it's all right, but I just didn't feel like it was nothing to take notes about. But let's kick it over to Wilkes.
I think this is it's kind of like one of the, like what Doc was saying. You have Chrissy playing the crazy one on TV. If you remember Woody Harrelson from Cheers and White Man Can't Jump, he was always,
I forget all about that Cheers role he played.
Yeah, he was always playing that goofy role.
But
lately he's been in some heaters. He's been in some big movies and carried the movies. So I think he did Woody Harrelson thing in this. Kevin Hart, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I just thought it, like you said, it was going to be so much Kevin Hart. But I think it was the typical, there's a hard ass in the movie, but then there's a guy that's like, well, I'm more down to earth and I'm just trying to make it in life. You out here a super agent, got everything laid out, and they find a way to mesh and kind of work together. So I enjoyed it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. For what it was, I thought it was done well. I was actually kind of curious if that was Kevin Hart's Charger in there, but it wasn't his. I know he's a collector of muscle cars and things like that, but that was not his car. So.
He must have to sit on the phone book to drive it, because that ain't no Prius.
Yeah.
You're away from the steering wheel on that.
Yeah, and I think Kevin Hart is learning that I can't be 100% me. I mean, because in some of his early movies, it was like, dude, like calm down. I mean, I get you trying to make an impact on the movie, but I think he's, especially with True Story, which we reviewed also. Go back and watch that. Our show, not the TV show, but go back and watch that, because that was a different role for him that I think a lot of us didn't expect.
So what about the movies with Ice Cube? Is you thinking that's too much, Kevin Hart?
That was too much.
You did a movie with Ice Cube?
Yeah.
What they call it? Get away, or
oh gosh, was that he wasn't? That's not the one where he wasn't a police.
That reason alone.
Yeah.
Was he a cop in that one?
Yeah. Well, he wasn't a cop. He got Ice Cube was.
Okay.
He got to help Ice Cube with some investigation.
Yeah, that's right. That's
right.
Oh,
and his
brother or something.
And his wife in there, Kevin Hart wife in that movie with Ice Cube. Ooh, we have her give me a holler hell.
He gonna always have
a ride along too. I mean, I didn't even know they did.
Yeah, that's what it was. A ride along.
Ride along. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah, they did ride along 1 and 2. I was entertained by both those movies. I think Ice Cube helps. Shit, nah, hell nah. Hell, I'm a real man. Real man is 6 feet and up. Hell, so I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. Yeah, that's what it is, Big L.
Go ahead.
No comment on that 6 feet and up there.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'm just repeating it. I didn't set the rules. Hell, I just report it.
Yeah. Just
report fake news.
Wow. Oh man.
All right, go ahead and give me your thoughts.
Who?
Doc.
My initial thoughts, surprising. So for those of you who don't know, the premise of this movie is Kevin Hart plays what they call a bumbling entrepreneur, somebody who got all these bright ideas about this new company of making money, this new invention, and he's failing one after the other, and he accidentally got mistaken for an assassin, a hitman, when he was trying to celebrate his wife's birthday, because he made another mistake and went to the wrong damn cabin. So that's what the premise of the movie is. This movie had a budget of $75 million. $1 million of that came from the damn charge they blew up. But like within the first 2 minutes of the movie, I actually chuckled, and it so much so to where it made me, because I didn't go into it thinking, I thought I was just going to be sitting there looking at it like,
yeah, I was.
But within 2 minutes, he actually said something that made me chuckle, and I was stone cold sober while I was watching it. Not later, I wasn't.
Not after.
While I was watching it, I was stone cold sober. Yeah. So yeah, I was surprised. It made me chuckle right off the bat.
All right.
And I say, hang on, Woody Harrelson must have some black in him, because he's aging pretty well for a white dude, ain't he?
Yeah, he done been acting for a while. He done been around for a minute.
Yeah.
If you look at him and you look at what was the main character? Cheers.
Oh, Ted Danson and all that.
Yeah.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Their age is completely different. I don't know if they're around the same age.
And even if you just look at him and Rosie Perez, who were in White Men Can't Jump Together, he's aging a hell of a lot better than even her.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was about to watch this, then I got alert.
Yeah, watch it, Big Illinois. I think it's worth watching, man.
Go back and watch
I think for what it was, I think it was worth it.
And what's the deal with Prey? I done been seeing that, and I kind of want to check it out. Let me know what the deal is on that.
It's another Predator movie, but it's almost like an origin story.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's what they said.
Yeah.
A prequel to Predator.
Yeah.
I guess how the whole thing got started.
Yeah, Mika, Woody got to be 70-something, man, ain't he? Close to it.
No, not 61.
61?
So he was young then when he was on
He
Cheers.
was
But
on
he
Cheers.
still, I still say for 61, he looks good. And I think that part of that is because he's one of those dudes who a bald head is becoming of. You know, it's not a bad look for him. So that's going to help you a little bit, I suppose.
And I mean, he, like I said, he's getting some top roles too. Like he's getting some pretty good movies. I mean,
he was in, I think he was in at least one of the Hunger Games when that was out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was in that.
Yeah.
And I think he was in a True Detective, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was the second season, I think. First season. It was first season. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
And he was in Venom.
Yeah, and he did a fantastic job in the True Detective that he was in.
Yeah.
And if you ain't seen that, you ain't seen the True Detectives, do yourself a favor.
Some good ones.
Do yourself a favor, especially the one with what's the cat name?
Mahershala.
That's right, Mahershala, who did the one out of Louisiana, I think it was, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, do yourself a favor. Good. True Detective. Shit.
Yeah.
And also big shout out to him. He's going to be doing the reboot of Blade, yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one. Looking forward to that.
Who Mahershala is doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him in that role.
He got range.
Yeah, I can see him in that role.
And I agree with this Big Illinois. A lot of his movies get a lot of views, and he's even said it. Like, what was the one was called like Back to School?
Well, shit, he's safe.
He's got another. Yeah.
Let me say that again. He's safe.
Yeah, he's real safe. Netflix got you.
You don't understand that. I got somebody who can explain it to you. His name A-Trap. If you got a question about what safe mean, I got somebody that can explain it to your ass.
Oh, trust me. He's very safe. We like it.
Not just because he's 5'3". That ain't the reason why he's safe. It's a factor.
All right, K-Rap.
He's one of the good ones.
Unlike you guys, I think this movie sucked all to be damned.
Yeah, that's okay.
Fake ass smoking aces, and I hated it. As Dog said, it was some funny parts. It was like, when you look at the pictures of him working out behind all them workout. But I think Kevin Hart, it was a stereotypical role, as y'all stated, for Kevin Hart. And Woody Harrelson, lately, he has been getting, as Will said in the pre-show fist fight, Woody has been working. Oh, he might even said it live. Woody, it seems like Woody is working hard to get away from Woody from Cheers. So he keeps taking these dark roles.
Yeah.
And I didn't like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it was horrible. I'm being a little hyperbolic when I say it was horrible, but I didn't enjoy it because it seemed like it was trying to be smoking aces from a different angle.
See, I don't see. I can see that, but I guess it's like any of those kind of buddy roles, like Blazing Saddles and
hey, that's blasphemous.
It's pulling from that. Hey, we gonna be a team kind of genre kind of thing. Unfortunately, I think
any movie with Harvey Korman, Vicki Lawrence, and Tim Conway and Richard Pryor co-wrote, nah,
man.
And everybody that's texted me about how sleepy A-Trap might be, he was out of town all weekend. He just getting back to Chicago today.
You're judging this brother, man.
So leave him alone and quit texting me. Hey, put it in the comments if you got something to say. And quit texting me.
You getting mad?
Yeah, shit. You saw him, yeah.
He was. I agree with Big Illinois.
Woody was good in the last Planet of the Apes. I haven't seen that. I
can't remember his role in there.
He wasn't,
Oh, was he? He was the general or something.
Human fracture. Yes.
Yeah.
He's been putting in some work. I'm talking about like some Samuel Jackson work. When I looked at his list of films, he's been every year he's doing at least.
But me and Ben went to church with a lady who looked like one of them lady Planet of the Apes. That's the one that said, "You humans." You remember when Carlos used to always say that when he used to see us? You humans are so ugly.
Hey, check this out. Me, Big and Low, and God rest his soul, my cousin Vincent. I'm gonna say her name. We used to work with this lady named Jackie.
I didn't say no name.
I'm saying her name because she stole my Harold Melvin and the Blue Note CD.
Oh,
but
my brother.
we used to work with
Oh,
Jack.
no, my brother.
Oh, and my cousin Christian too. And Vince used to always say, remember that? I don't know if y'all remember this movie. It was a mechanical monkey. I'm Amy.
Yeah, I remember.
And we used to call her Amy so much.
Wow.
But my cousin Cap, we call him Cap because his initials are CAP. We call him Cap.
Was that the Congo movie?
Yeah, the Congo movie. I couldn't think of the name.
Wasn't that the Congo movie?
We used to call her Amy.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
much.
That's right. That's a great memory, man. That's exactly what that was from.
Yeah.
So my cousin Christian heard us calling her Amy and just joking about her so much. She was a supervisor. He needed some help one day. He's like, "Hey, Amy."
Wow.
He's like, "Hey, Amy, I need some Amy."
Wow.
She wasn't turning around either.
She wasn't turning around.
Like, who's he talking to?
And she's like, "My name's Jackie." My name's Jackie.
Well, it's Amy tonight, bitch.
It's Amy today. Don't look it up though. Don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up.
Look it up when you get home.
Me, Cap, and Vince looking like, "Hey, man."
Oh gosh.
So when you said that about that lady in church, I was like, "Oh." Because Vince, every time she walked away, Vince go, "I'm Amy."
Oh gosh.
Hey, I tell you this. At church, man, it was so much. We call it ranking on each other. It was so much, man.
Yeah. It was prime real estate.
It was pure laughter all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
I'm Amy. Oh my god. And then it don't make it any easier to Cap like 6'4", 265, 270 pounds. So it ain't like you're gonna get up in his face.
Right.
Yeah,
And he's standing up in the middle of the floor. "Yo, Amy."
Some bass with some bass in his voice too.
Say it like
Cap, no.
No, not right now. No. All right, so we already talked about the plot, kind of the film. Kevin Hart was the silly character, forgetful, goofy, the slapstick guy, basically.
Yeah.
And so it kind of continues to go along. They say, okay, I'm not the man from Toronto. And then I would say there was a similarity when he was laying on the ground and everybody was pointing the guns at him. That was Eddie Murphy and I don't know if they were all pointing.
places.
That's what it made me think of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I laughed on the way home because I was riding in the middle on the plane. And I was like, "Mr. Chicago riding."
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, poetic justice.
Did you watch it here or you watch it today when you got back?
I watched it here. I'm out there.
Oh, okay.
I watched it in Texas, and I was like,
"Get your lie together."
Which one is it?
I fell asleep on it like 3 times.
Get your lie together.
I mean, it's almost 2 hours. I understand. But clean it up a little bit.
Get your lie together.
Clean it up a little bit.
H-Rap don't lie, man. H-Rap love the kids.
This movie was too long though than it needed to be.
Yeah, it was a little longer.
You know what? That is a note that I did put at the end. I said this movie could have ended 10 to 15 minutes earlier. I said that, and it went on another 10 to 15 minutes.
That man Junior.
Oh, even when it got to the 19-minute mark, because I had to pause it for a minute. And when I got back, I was like, damn.
Yeah, that stuff at the end, they didn't need it. It didn't add to the movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And
we don't care to
me, this is one of them films.
Money.
This is one of them films where you get a Netflix deal because he got another movie about to come out in like 3 weeks with him and somebody else. So like this is one of them deals. This is one of them.
Another comedy special coming out?
Nah, it's some movie. I don't know what it's called, but this is one of them deals where you just got to put out movies. Like that's what Adam Sandler is doing. Basically, you just put stuff out, every year, whatever deal he signed. And I think this was one of them. This is throwing on Netflix. Let's see how I do. But I would say it was like number one the week it came out. So I mean, people gonna watch whatever Kevin Hart is in. It don't matter what it is. People gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yes, with him and Mark Wahlberg got a movie coming out. I've seen the preview of it today.
Okay.
Mark
Wahlberg is kind of sneaky funny. You know, he's dry funny.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
movies he
Right.
did. Those movies he did with what's the cat from Saturday Night Live? Anchorman, Will Ferrell. Those wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the cop
He's
movie.
pretty
That
good,
was-
Ted.
yeah, that was good. Ted,
Yeah.
I like Ted. That was like a
Yeah, he's got the, like he said, it's kind of a drive.
Eddie Ruxpin, basically.
Yeah.
And I hear his hamburgers are pretty fucking good too.
They got one up in Frisco at the Star, don't they?
I don't know.
They are. They are. I've had it. They are. I think that's his brother. I don't know if that's his brother or that's like their whole family business.
I think it's their whole family.
But yeah, Wahlberg must got a Netflix deal too, because he was in during the pandemic. He was in Something Confidential. He was in which that was a pretty good movie. Which had Bokeem Woodbine. Bokeem Woodbine is like,
Oh yeah, that was a good movie. I know the movie you're talking about. That was
he's like Clifton. Is that guy's name Clifton Powell? He's like Clifton Powell. That dude is
How you figure Bokeem Woodbine like Clifton Powell?
It's the same
What
type
you
of
talking about?
characters.
Huh?
It's the same type of characters.
What the hell? Wilkes, can you? What is he talking about?
I agree.
Really?
I agree.
Man, get that shit out of here.
Outside of Pinky, Clifton Powell been the same person.
Oh, Clifton Powell been the same person.
But
But
Bokeem
Bokeem
Woodbine had
Woodbine.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Well, Bokeem Woodbine couldn't play dead in the Cowboy movie.
But we not see that's why A-Trap. Anytime you can kick with Bokeem Woodbine,
Here we
A-Trap
go.
gonna take the opportunity to just kick his right foot back and swing forward.
Hey,
And
man,
where people just learned his name. Come on,
Hey
man.
man, y'all tell me, Bokeem Woodbine is what happens if Holly Berry and Fred Williamson have a baby.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, let's go to go.
Oh.
Let's go to go. Hey, Wilkes, this is what I call having somebody slotted. We got him slotted.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Out of there. Murder.
You wouldn't ask Bokeem Woodbine to play nothing.
Usually when I see him, he's wasn't he in training? I feel like he was in training day too, wasn't he? Wasn't he in training day?
I can't remember.
I felt like he was in training day.
You do have a little bit of a lag. I don't know.
Yeah, Pastor, you might have to. He might need to get rebaptized or something when you get to church Sunday. Y'all got anything going on Wednesday service or something? Whatever we can do. Whatever we can do.
Fool out.
Maybe he don't need a full baptism. Maybe he need to be christened again or something like that. Sprinkle his ass. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man.
That's my sister. But,
Right.
You were always talking Josh from Jason Leary.
what?
Yeah. See, they sliding it, man. Because even in that role in the movie you talking about, Ben, the movie you're talking about, Ben, his character made a twist in the movie that I didn't expect. He ended up being the bad guy when he was playing a detective, and he was playing
I was gonna say he's usually in a detective role, and like I said, I think he's in training.
He ended up being a dirty cop there.
Yeah.
And he was in if y'all seen this, Queen and Slim.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, he playing a pimp in there.
Yeah, you know what?
Similar
He did a
role.
pretty good job. In
That's
Queen.
right. That's right.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but I'm saying him and Clifton Powell.
And
I like Clifton Powell. I hold Clifton Powell. Right now.
Nah, Clifton Powell is whack, man.
Oh man, not the same. Come on.
He need a what?
When I think Clifton Powell, I think not 227, but what's that name of that movie? Something Heaven or something that he played with. You don't remember that sitcom Clifton Powell was in? It was a church. He played the pastor.
Man.
There you go.
Amen.
Amen. That's what it is.
When he in The Rock? Was he
That
on
ain't Clifton Powell. That's Clifton Davis.
No way he was Amen.
Clifton Powell, was Clifton Powell on The Rock? Was he on the show, the TV show Rock?
That's him.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look up Clifton and Powell because I done. Oh, you still
that's like
wrong,
me.
though.
That's like
You
me
still
saying
wrong.
that was
You
Rick
talking about a
Mahoney.
light skinned dude?
Clifton Powell. Nah, you still wrong though, because that nigga played Pinky too.
Right.
He got some range. He's not the same dude in every role.
No.
He played the pimp and he played the
He was
pimp.
different in Menace to Society.
But what's
He
that's
played
what I'm saying. He played
the
F.A.
side
Chauncey, because you can't say that word. He played F.A. Chauncey. He played Antoine on the Rock. He played
In Ray, his character was different.
same.
Hold on, he was in Saints and Sinners. He played Rex Fisher. I've never seen
That
his
on
show.
is that on Tubi?
Dead President, he played a pimp.
He was on Hawaii Five-0, the new one, and he was a veteran on Black Lightning.
Oh Lord, of course he was.
Yeah,
That show was
He
garbage.
was not in a.
that show was no bag of dookie, boy.
He wasn't the Rock as a drug dealer.
Yeah,
Just the palace.
because Rock had to jack that dude up, man.
Yeah, he got a lot of.
Every time you go to sleep, when you open your eyes, you gonna see me.
While I'm outside throwing your garbage out. You gonna see
Exactly.
me every Tuesday.
I was like, man, he's the most grumpiest
garbage man.
All right. Yeah, so back to this. Obviously, he's a mistaken identity. Why did his face look so greasy in that scene? It's like somebody rubbed some
Which
cheese on
scene?
his-
Oh, because he was sweating. He was showing that he was sweating. He was over exaggerating it.
Yeah, but that was too. Look at they rubbed some sporting waves on his face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
That's what they were trying to
yeah.
make it look like. His hair got wet and the grease started turning white.
This movie was horrible.
It was.
He got about 8 weeks for me.
Let's answer this question. Was it predictable? I would say yes. Did y'all think he could have?
Yeah, it was the predictable goof. Like even it's the predictable, especially when he went into that room of people and he was supposed to be interrogating him and he was talking to him through the earpiece. It's typical he gonna mess it up.
But that shit was.
And I think that it was still funny because when he started throwing up on that, he's like, hold it together.
Like that one line. Like that one line when he said, "I can't see, you can see." I can't see, you can see. That shit was funny to me.
Oh, you can see
because you looking at me.
Use the other eye.
Yeah.
When he threw up on him, though, that I do have to.
Oh man, I think it was predictable comedy, but it had its moments where it was hilarious. I mean, I think like I said, it's pulling from that comedy buddy system. You know, it's like you're goofy,
and then
I'm serious. You know, it's like I'm serious. You're the goofy one, but I really need you to hold it together because we trying to figure something out here. You know, it's like I ran into you while you were robbing a bank. You know, so I'm gonna hold you hostage. But then at the end of the movie, maybe
we're gonna be friends.
Yeah, we're gonna be friends. We can work it out. I think it's that typical comedy.
Yeah. I don't think I've liked any of those movies.
And it's a lot of them. I mean, hell, look at the what was the one with didn't they have something like that with oh gosh, it was Steve Martin and Queen Latifah. What was it? Bringing Down the House or something like that? Wasn't she?
Yeah.
And that was double bag of doo-doo too.
But it's that typical.
And side note, Queen Latifah, I don't know if they canceled Equalizer, but
shit, they never should have met. Now you don't.
That ain't a match.
That concept didn't go together.
I think they greenlighted it for 3 seasons, but I don't know about anything after that.
I mean, it did better than I anticipated.
Need to cut it short. Her running down people, really?
Nah, man.
Really? Queen Latifah can be running down people.
But what I come to realize in this movie, I said I like Kevin Hart better in movies than I like him on stage. He's better as a comedic actor than he is a stand-up comedian.
And I've never watched any of his stand-up. Never.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing.
The one I
liked.
Yeah, early on he was, and then he made the one he made during the pandemic when it was at his house. Where he was just basically just.
I wasn't ready. That's all he said.
Yeah,
Look at his face.
I gotta pick and choose when it comes to Kevin Hart. Which one?
I'm gonna choose not to pick no more.
All right, so yeah, the man from Toronto. It was kind of funny where they had, or interesting when they had the man from Moscow. And
That's right. I thought that was a nice little twist.
Kind of
where
a
all
Kill
the
Bill.
hitmen were just named after they stayed. I thought that was cool.
It reminded me kind of like a Kill Bill, John Wick kind of thing. Crazy assassin. Yeah. Which was
I think John Wick, the maker of John, or the director of John Wick, made this film.
Yeah, it had a little John Wick feel to it at the end when even some of the hitmen were killing each other off so they could get the money for killing.
I did like that fight scene at the gym though.
Yeah,
that
was definitely a Kill Bill because the way they did the camera angles.
I enjoyed the fight.
And he even had this Kill Bill suit on, the yellow. He did the yellow sweatsuit.
He did.
That's Bruce Lee Game of Death, man.
Yeah, true.
We know. We know. But
no, man. Can't nobody get credit for that.
But Kill Bill was, hey, it's going to be associated with Kill Bill first. It should be Bruce Lee, but they're going to associate it with Kill Bill.
Kill Bill,
yeah. It's not very many people alive that was around when Bruce Lee was making movies. Yeah, it's you, me, and 5 other people. Yeah, A-Trap.
We sweat by them Bruce Lee Game of Death jumpsuits, man.
Yeah, man.
You think you're annoying Keith, don't get one, and boy.
I got the shoes in the closet.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to some of the add-on actors. They had Kaylee Cuoco's, the one from
that's Tony Cuoco's sister. Thank you, A-Trap. I appreciate it. I do my comedy for Wilkes, but I'm glad you recognized her.
She had a minor role too, which that was
from Big Bang Theory and the stewardess.
She got the flight attendant, which a lot of people talking about that. I don't know. It kind of the flight attendant kind of remind me of Nurse Jackie. Anybody seen that?
Nurse Jackie is a chick from The Sopranos, though.
Yeah. But they had her, and I mean, we might as well get to it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, it's that time of the show. We missed it the past couple of weeks. Y'all been waiting for it. It is the Beauty of the Week.
All right. So our first runner-up, because this is not our Beauty of the Week, but she damn sure deserves some honorable mention. And this is Melanie Liebert, or Liebert, however you pronounce it. She's British, which I had no idea, because she's best known for her roles in This Is Us, which I don't remember her in that, but I do remember her in Power Book 2, Ghost. She was the professor that was kind of connected with the basketball player and stuff like that. So she gets honorable mention, but she's not the Beauty of the Week. Our Beauty of the Week is none other than, out of Houston, Texas, Jasmine Matthews. She's our Beauty of the Week. She is a natural beauty. Again, I texted AJ because she hails out of Houston, Texas, and she left Houston and went to Hollywood, just, or LA on her own, just saying, I'm gonna make it, fresh out of college, she's very pro-Black. She's about the natural hairstyle and whatnot in Hollywood. She refuses to do anything different. And so, like I said, I thought she had a great story. She says she's always been adamant about wearing her hair natural and not straightening it. She wants to show that natural hair is elegant, which I haven't heard anybody explain it that way. So she goes, natural hair can be elegant and for all occasions. See, that's a big statement too, especially with the recent laws about not discriminating based on hair. In fact, in a couple of the podcasts on the network, that has come up where certain hairstyles on the job causing problems, you know.
Yeah.
So for her to say that she thinks natural hair is elegant and for all occasions, I thought that was very significant. And she goes, there's so many different ways we can do our hair, and I want to bring that inspiration to Hollywood. So again, I thought this was a natural beauty of the week selection. And again, Jasmine Matthews, straight out of Houston, Texas, is that chick.
And did a great job in this role too, and it could be future opportunities. Hopefully,
yeah. I mean, you get two big shows. A big show like This Is Us. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't remember what she. Oh, that's that other chick. But yeah, you get a role like this though, where you get as many views on Netflix, it'll lead to something else for sure.
Yeah.
And This Is Us took forever to end, by the way.
Huh?
This Is Us took forever.
Oh, I know it.
It seemed like every week it was like that going out of business sale. We going out of business.
That's made for the house. That's made for the housefrau. You know, just that drama. It's something every week. Yeah. Your house on fire. Now you're alcoholic. Now you're struggling with weight. Hey,
how many seasons did it make it?
I don't know. Probably about. Oh, really? Only 5? That's the first show that made 5 seasons feel like 9.5.
I was going to say that felt like it's been about 10 years.
I tell you that going out of business sale every week.
They only needed 5. They probably only needed 3.
Y'all the people I know that don't like it.
I don't dislike it. It's just a little bit of drama. I watched the first couple of seasons, but I just couldn't keep. I couldn't. It's tiring, man. You know, you damn near depressed when you hang up on it.
Right, exactly. You gotta watch a stand up just to get yourself back.
Yeah, as a palate cleanser. Shit.
You're right. You're right.
I was wrong.
What?
7
seasons.
Yeah.
Well, they made 7 feel like 11, man.
Too long.
Yeah, because after when Parenthood went off, then that came along.
Yeah, and I like Parenthood, but to have that and This Is Us, which was very similar to Parenthood,
right? It was like okay.
Yeah, you gotta shut that down.
And my last note on this particular one, man, is that 1969 Dodge Charger 440 RT. Woo. Oh my God, the look, the sound. I'm not normally a Mopar guy. I'm a Chevy guy, but Mopar is right behind them, and then of course Ford at the very end. Sorry, Wilkes. But that Dodge Charger 440 RT.
Yeah,
I almost cried when the train hit it, man.
I know. Like not like this.
So let's take.
I was glad when that happened because I knew it was I was like, yeah, this is almost over.
You thought
it was almost over.
Uh-huh. No, I said this is almost over.
Yeah. So I want to do this. I want to first of all give a shout out to Cole Johnson.
Oh yeah,
host of Cole Sports, Get Over Divorce, also Revelation.
That's right, Joe.
Executive producer of Snowman in the Morning. He's put together 4 or 5 different promos.
Yeah,
and he sent to us today, perfect timing, a Fourcast promo commercial. I want to play that right now. Check that out. Also, big shout out to Cole Johnson. We appreciate you.
There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents the Fourcast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
Live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
It's a cold, cold world, ain't it?
That boy good. That boy good.
He's good. We're good.
I like the way he did A-Trap's voice at the end, right off the thunder. You know, it made us go together. You know, that was pretty creative.
We appreciate that for real, man, because that's not easy just to put that together. So we appreciate your hard work.
I can't do it. Shit.
He said, found on roads daily. Ford.
It should be dead, is what it should be. Found on road dead.
Fixed or repaired daily.
Yeah, that too.
Appreciate you, Theodore, Keisha. All right, so the movie ends kind of how we thought. I thought it was interesting. He started a restaurant because there was really no hint at all that.
Yes, it was.
He cooked. There wasn't no hint.
Yes, it was. You
When he was at home, when he cut the fruit and fried it up for breakfast.
I must have missed that part.
Yeah, it is. As a matter of fact, Kevin Hart encouraged him toward the cooking and whatnot.
I thought that was out the blue.
No, that wasn't out the blue. Matter of fact, and I think that girl did too. Whenever he met her and his wife at that restaurant, right?
The restaurant, yeah.
So no, that wasn't out the blue.
And why
would have been out the black?
Why can't Kevin Hart fight in no movies? He probably is actually a good fighter.
Shit, Nick.
I heard Kevin Hart had some hands, man.
But he always getting whooped in every movie, every stand-up he do. I guess that's just his
A-Trap.
I heard it. I'm telling you, man. I heard Kevin.
Every nigga, hey, if you got three bodyguards with you, if you got three bodyguards with you at all times, your ass gonna have some hands too. Because they know if I whoop this nigga, I'm gonna have to get whooped by three other big niggas. Hey, get out of here.
I mean, the man from West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground.
And yeah, you know as well as I know that a lot, just half the jokers from them hoods, they just soft as high price toilet tissue. So I don't care where you from.
Right.
I missed that part, Keisha.
Yeah, he was cooking at the very beginning.
When he was talking on the phone.
Yeah. And then when that money was, I guess he never got the money back either. Because when that car got hit by the train, all that money was just flying in the air.
Disintegrated.
Yeah, we're gonna get that back.
Gone.
The hobos got it.
Somebody.
Because that's where they be at on trains.
Oh man.
All right. This may be the shortest show of all time.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it.
And
A-Trap damn show ain't got no problem with it. His ass is.
Yeah. Here we go. Night.
I'm done.
I ain't sleepy.
Night, motherfucker.
This movie.
All right. Final thoughts, Wilkes.
I'm glad it was over. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3 mics.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
It was longer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why they feel like they gotta drag out the story. Like we know
what you directed
it. All right, Doc.
Yeah. Again, I was surprised that I laughed as much as I laughed. You know, for those of you who are partakers of the cannabis or the Afghan blends or the Kush or even the Reggies, you may want to burn you one before you watch it, and it'll be much better. But it is worth the watch. Big Illinois, I know you fresh off that paper, so you probably want to watch it sober. I can't remember who asked if it was worth watching it. I think it was Big Illinois. So yeah, it's worth watching it. So again, it was surprising to me. It still entertained me a bit, and I'm going to go ahead and give it. I'm probably right at about 2.5 stars. 2.5 mics. You know, is about where I'm at. 2.5. I kind of teetered between 2.5 and 3, but again, 3 ain't bad. You know, 3 is a pretty solid rating. You know, so I don't think it deserves that. Yeah, Keisha, you know what that Reg is. So probably 2.5 mics, but it's worth the watch. You know, it's worth your time.
All right, and real quick, I'll say this: IMDb gave it 5.8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 23%, and
what? Yeah, they did
7 out of 10.
But 68% of Google users liked it though. So again, you got to remember See, I think the Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb and the other, I think you always got to bring in that Google, because Google is more regular folks than the Rotten Tomatoes and the IMDb people and stuff like that. They more average citizens. So that score may mean more to an actor or a studio or whoever than what IMDb got to say.
Yeah.
Or Rotten Tomatoes.
All right, A-Trap.
I was gonna say I was gonna give it a 9.
Wait a minute. Let's tell him this first, Ben. Let's tell him this first, Ben. Yeah.
Oh well, if that's the case, I'll give it 5 mics. I like this movie. This is a wonderful cinematic.
Hey, what you said an hour ago?
This is a beautiful cinematic expression.
That's
I
the
see
piece.
Hart at its best.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart should get an Oscar, a Tony, a Phony, a Maroney, and a Boney for this.
Wow. No. No.
That's it.
Now, what you really think?
What's your real rating though?
Yes.
That's my real rating for it. Y'all seen this.
He,
My rating.
Really?
he trying to get back to Dallas, yeah.
No. Hey man, I thought this was a horrible movie. I'm gonna give it 2.5 mics because now I think it's a 4 again. I really believe it's
Wow. Really?
I think this is cinematic perfection.
Do this,
Like,
man.
please watch this
No.
and rate the rest of this movies on this.
No.
No,
Negatory.
he gave it 2.5. I was surprised he gave it that. So that
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know what? I'm being a little hyperbolic for real. I didn't like it, man. I fell asleep on it 3 times, and I had to rewind. And I kept going back.
But that may have more to do. You know, every time you come to Dallas, you get sleepy. So I ain't tripping about that part of it.
Man, I went to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning after drinking at the strip club. That don't count.
That
That
counts.
do count. What do you mean? It don't
It
count.
don't count. Yeah.
That's when I had a phobia. That's when I wasn't comfortable with flying. I had been up.
And we don't call, and it's not the strip. We were not at the strip club.
We don't call it that.
On the way home, that's when I fell out.
We were at the gentleman's club.
Right.
Oh,
You're
God.
an adult.
Wasn't I acting very gentlemanly with I was paying college tuition that night and everything.
This you were.
You said one bag of doo-doo.
Yeah. You know what, man? I didn't like this at all, man. I mean, it was stereotypical. It was just too predictable. It had some funny parts. I laughed at it, but
I think
I'm gonna watch this again unless Keisha was like, "Hey, let's watch this."
No.
Well, you know, you got to understand, you know, predictability is also safe right there in Hollywood. And there's not a lot of people who, quote unquote, take chances. I think your boy that's doing the Get Out and Them and Us and Dope or whatever he's doing, that cat, what's his name? Somebody help me with that. Jordan Peele. He's taking chances.
Yeah.
Okay. But he didn't have anything to lose.
Well, I mean, even with this, the one we did, what was it, Real Life or whatever it was, with him and Wesley
True Life, yeah.
True Life. That was pretty good.
Right.
That was pretty good. I mean, I don't
like
movies
that
like
wasn't
this.
traditional Kevin Hart though either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't traditional Kevin Hart.
But that was taking a chance. So you'd have to peel back the layers to figure out, okay, what was different about that? The production company, what was different about it, in terms of what allowed him or what gave him the confidence to think outside the box and whatnot on that.
I totally agree with you. I think what people are doing at this point, like you said, they're just making movies that they can get pushed out. Instead, look, if you have a production or a creative deal with an entity like Netflix, Apple TV, Paramount, Amazon Prime, I think you should put your best, kind of like what you were saying about Cat Williams. When you got an audience that's big, you need to put your best foot forward. I think when you do something that's safe and on Netflix, I think you playing yourself.
Right.
Because when you do something safe, why should I invest in you when all you did was what everybody else is? Kind of like with Chappelle, when they asked Chappelle to wear a dress and they told him, Everybody done it. He said, well, why I got to do it?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do something safe. Then why do black people need an opportunity if you're going to do something safe?
Right.
Show your creativity. Do an Issa Rae. Do a Jordan Peele. Do a Spike Lee. Do a John Singleton. Do I mean, it's countless people, man. Do that and fail at your best. You know, it's kind of like Michael Jordan losing game 7 in the finals and shooting 16 threes. What the hell you doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't what you do.
That's right.
And I just don't think, I think Kevin Hart said, I can do this Kevin Hart thing. And then, you know, lately Woody Harrelson, again, trying to get away from the Woody from Cheers, in my personal opinion, he has been this dark character in all this movie. He's a conspiracy theorist in a lot of movies. He's this dark, murderous dude all the time. I just think, look, come up with a good script and then make the script turn into something that's viable for the audience. And then at that point, you either hit or miss. If you make a movie that's just raw dog, buck naked, horrible, but it ain't like nothing else I've seen,
I'm gonna give you some credit.
I give you credit.
Just like The Harder They Fall, right? There was a chance to put out a Western in 2022. That was taking a chance, right? You know,
and it was similar to another Western, right? Wasn't that Buck and the Preacher? Wasn't that similar?
Similar to Buck and the Preacher. It was very similar to Buck and the Preacher. And like that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you know, people from our community always complain that we don't get opportunities. Well, if you get opportunity, you do this. This is the beauty in Eddie Murphy. This is the beauty in Eddie Murphy. Pluto Nash is trash, but hell, you rarely see black people in the future, period. But he got a whole futuristic black movie. I didn't like it, but you know what? I liked it more than I like this. Make Pluto Nash. Make Holy Man.
If you remember, we used to have direct to DVD, and this is what Netflix is really. It's the, you know, we don't have DVDs no more. So basically, you just put this out on here and you see how it goes. I think because they had Kevin Hart in it, it's gonna pop. That's the end of the day. If it was some other comedian, if it was Gerard Carmichael, nobody would have watched.
But check it out, though. See, it's not just some actors who are getting opportunities like this that are playing it safe. A lot of studios are playing it safe too right now, which is why you're seeing a lot of the reboots, and they're sticking with the genre, like the Marvel genre, you know, follow what I'm saying? They're keeping it very close to the vest. Some of that lately may be because of the uncertainty in the industry in terms of theaters, right? And post-COVID and stuff like that. So they may be playing it close to the vest because they're still trying to figure out what the industry is going to do.
Yeah. Let's get to this Big Illinois. This is off topic. This is what we do here, so don't apologize. But I wanted to know the fella's opinion. Do y'all feel Marvel should have recast T'Challa, or do you agree with some folks boycotting Black Panther 2?
Why? I haven't heard why they boycotted.
I hadn't either.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't.
Brothers on the wall. Yeah, they definitely should. To be perfectly honest with you, I saw this recently. They should have, but see, I think it's an intentional boycott of the brother Wesley Snipes, because Wesley Snipes could have played a hell of a T'Challa. You know, he's a black belt in karate. He's
at this age, I don't know. I mean, I think he could have, but
Mustafa Ali ain't much younger than him.
No, I agree with that, saying that he could have played that role well.
Are they boycotting it because the sister took over? Because I was gonna say that's in the comic book. I mean, his sister becomes Black Panther in the comic. So I don't.
Yeah, his sister became it, and my man Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Killmonger eventually. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to. I wouldn't want him to recast this because I
don't think they should.
Yeah, you know who T'Challa was. It's like saying, okay, we're gonna put, Clifton Powell to be, Black Panther. You don't want to do that.
So did T'Challa die or something?
Black Alley Cat.
So he died or something?
Who?
Assuming that's what they're gonna do in the film. That's what I'm
in the comic. Yeah, actually, they.
No, I'm talking about so he wasn't in the first one.
Who?
T'Challa.
No, T'Challa is the Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his name. Okay.
Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think you read.
I don't think they need to. I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
in my mind, from a comic book stance, I don't think they need to, but that's just me.
Well, see, this is where I'm coming from, right? Think about all the greatest superhero movies, and I don't mean greatest in terms of that was a great cinematic piece. I mean your Superman genres and your Batman genres and your Spider-Man genre. You had different characters in those roles. So if we want the black superhero to get the same treatment, right? I want some reboot to that. I want some, in order for the black superhero to live in cinema, recasting. No, Michael Jai White is a joke to me. I don't like that.
Oh, man. Did he do Spawn?
I like Michael Jai White.
That's Spawn, baby.
Nah, man.
I like Michael Jai White.
You can do it. I just think I think Wesley Snipes could do it, but I just think it would look it would look weird.
I agree. I don't think he would be good in that particular role, but there's somebody out there who would be good in it.
But I think so too. When you think of Marvel, they're thinking 5 years from now. They're not thinking about right now. So I think they could really be playing this to like Wilkes was saying, if Black Panther died and his sister took over, well, unfortunately, we don't want to see Chadwick Boseman die, but this could just be following along with the script that they're going to do, because who knows what what phase 6 is going to be when it comes to Marvel. So I think they didn't want to recast because that also could limit what they want to do.
I'm telling you like this, that could be a slight against us though, man. Seriously, against the community by not recasting, huh?
I mean, it's going to still be a black film regardless.
But it may not have as much juice though if you take the Black Panther out of it.
Well, they can still have the Black Panther, but just like I said, the sister took over the role as Black
Panther. Because I guess in the series or the story, it's always somebody different anyway. It could have been somebody different anyway. Right. So because it could have even been somebody from another tribe, even right if they challenged and won. Okay.
So because Killmonger at one point, Killmonger became Black Panther.
Okay, maybe what I'm saying is I don't want a female as Black Panther. There, I said it. Bye.
I mean that's cool.
But so back to Michael Jai White, right? You know who I picture him? He's just the black John Claude Van Damme or the black Steven Seagal. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. That's how I see them cats. I'm serious. That's how I see it.
Steven Seagal.
I like him again.
Steven Seagal, man.
I like him way more than Michael Wesley Snipes.
You like who?
Michael Jai White.
Better than I'm a Blade. I'm a Blade guy though.
Yeah, man, he was Spawn. They're trying to get Jamie Foxx.
Too old and too ugly. I haven't seen him the same since.
I got news for you. You know who would have been good in the Blade type role? Jamie Foxx. Have y'all seen Jamie Foxx in an action role?
He could probably pull that off.
I have, but
he could pull it off.
I think he could pull it off, but
I think he's got more
if
range.
You think about Wesley Snipes. You go from Wesley Snipes to Jamie Foxx.
Hey, you know what? No, I don't know how tall this dude is. But the brother from Snowfall, and he African.
Oh, I'll give you that.
That dude's a good actor.
I'll give you that. But my point is that, think about this though. Just remember the Batman series, right? And you getting the Batman on there when you first thought about it, you thought, okay, that's not going to be a good Batman. But it turned out, okay, that wasn't a bad Batman. So that's what I'm saying. I think when you get some people in these roles, you're not going to expect it necessarily. Right. But I think that's going to cause them to stretch themselves. And guess what? That may be where their true talent lies.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this, since you the or A-Trap too. The Killmonger was Black Panther 1 straight to the comic book. Did Killmonger die? No.
No, that was not to the comic book at all. They just kind of expounded.
Well, technically, we didn't see him die.
Yeah. because he's not technically supposed to be dead. So because he was forever the rival or enemy of
So Killmonger could potentially come back if they do a Black Panther 3.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What's that? That's
even Manape never became Black Panther, but Manape used to kick him in his ass a bunch of times.
Yeah,
too.
he would mop him up on the floor every now and then.
All right.
And if y'all don't know who Manape is, that's Mugako. What was his name? Something.
I only know him by that name.
Oh, you only know about Manape too, then, right?
Yeah.
The neighboring tribe, they were like barking. Them cats. Right?
Then Manape, Manape like 6'8".
Thank you, Wicks. If y'all not, so if you don't sign off, I'm gonna keep saying dumb shit just for the hell of it.
Yes.
So you might as well go and get out of here.
You would say it again, H-Trap?
He said toboggan.
Oh, okay. OC says it was okay, but could have been better. Talking about the man from Toronto.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
M'Baku, yeah, that's it. That's Joe.
That's Overton Claiborne, and they're gonna do a living single reunion anytime soon.
We are reunion. What's good, y'all? I know I'm a little late. We appreciate you, CJ, coming through. Man, we missed you at the birthday, man.
Okay, Joe, I got you, but you understand what I was swinging for, Joe.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard
Brian in the building. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Make sure to follow his channel. Also, Raider Cavs channel as well. Make sure to follow, subscribe.
Retired. Raider Cavs retired.
You done?
Oh, did he?
I don't know that. I thought I seen him make something recently. All right. Well, another great episode of the Fourcast. Next week, we will be doing nothing. We won't be here. We're taking next week off, but the 15th, wife's birthday, so we'll take her out. We will not be here. But coming up to give you the rundown, we're doing Claudine, which will be a throwback. We got to search through the crates.
Man, I got to go to the.
I think it's on YouTube.
I got the soundtrack of Claudine somewhere.
Then we're gonna do Who We Are. Labor Day, we will not do a show, and then Nope on September the 12th, which I'm looking forward to that one. And that's one thing. And back to Jordan Peele, he does not give you much. When you see his preview, you're so, I think, enamored by it. You just want to see it to even see what it's about, because it does not give you enough to say, oh, I'll do or don't want to see that. Right. He's a pretty good at that. All right, what's coming up tomorrow on End of the Bench?
End of the Bench. It's basically I titled it "Destroy the Bigots."
I guess you.
I'm calling "Destroy the Bigots" because there's several acts. There's several actions that are taking place throughout the country that lets you know if people galvanize and move in the right direction, they can be effective and get rid of all this foolishness. As I've said several times, everybody's up for re-election. Every state, everybody in the House of Reps, everybody in the Senate, and the president by 2024. Everybody. So if you're tired of the way things are happening, all you have to do is download the politicking app. It'll show you the voting record of the people who are in office currently, and you can get rid of them if you don't like what you see. And then I'm gonna talk about what Joe Biden did. He finally, do you guys know that it took Joe Biden up until 2 weeks ago to say the word abortion since he's been in office?
Wow.
So it just shows you the type of pressure if you start applying the pressure.
Yeah.
All right. Keisha, American Son. I know that's starring.
That's a series with Regina King. That's another.
That's what
Kerry Washington.
I'm the Nelson wife. Yeah, Kerry Washington.
Who?
Namniasawa, former cornerback, National Football League All-Pro.
Okay.
Raider.
Played for the Raiders and the Eagles. He was the best corner in the league for about
He was
5-6 years.
And I don't know I think he went to the Raiders. He just kind of
No, he went to the Eagles and went bad. They put him in the
Either
zone.
way, shit. I mean, bad to worse. Yeah, what's the difference?
They put him in the zone. You can't put it in that zone. That's what me and Yogi. Ironically, that's what me and Yogi was talking about.
Now day shift, that is on our radar. We may do that after Nope. That's the Jamie Foxx movie, which we have not. I'm surprised we have not done a Jamie Foxx movie. I would have thought we would have did something with him in it, but so day shift, we it looks like we will do that. We'll keep you guys posted.
That American Son is powerful.
That's about her son, obviously her son that was.
Did he go missing or something like that?
If I tell you a lot of the plot, it kind of ruin it. But
Yeah.
it's very advantageous to look at when you look like us. Let's put it that way.
And
it is right out of the it's right out of the newspaper with a different twist. But it was powerful.
I have to do that one. All right, what's coming up tomorrow on Queen 3 and King?
Well, we're going to compare American Son to Capri Sun. And thank you, Wilkes. Tomorrow we are actually having as a special tomorrow we're having as a special guest host David Mayhem Wilkes on Queen 3 and King. And the episode will be called Control. And we're going to just chop that topic up. What is control? What do we mean when we say somebody out of control? How do we relinquish control? Sometimes knowingly and unknowingly. And if we relinquish control to somebody that don't need to have it, how the hell we get it back? So we're going to chop it up. It ought to be interesting.
I just want to do my rating before Mike's.
Too late.
Come on, man.
Say 2.5.
Wow. Oh, man.
We'll keep it at that. Raider Kev says, watch Top Gun Maverick if you guys are into that.
Everybody has said this about this movie, and I love the first Top Gun, and I have not seen the second one.
It was actually good. I thought it was going to be corny, but it was
I'm going to be watching it. My business partner's got a nice home theater, so we're going to go watch it over there.
Nice.
I think it's just now got digitally released or is about to or something like that. So
yeah,
we'll be watching it soon. Sound system and everything, because you can't watch no Top Gun. Sound system,
you gotta watch.
Yeah, it's got to come with it. Yeah, it's got to come with it.
You want to feel it in your feet on the floor when you watch it.
You got to rattle it.
He said we need a monthly Wilkes special.
Big Illinois. I've been trying to get that since week 2 or 3 of the Forecast. He's got a segment called a Brown Liquor segment, but he won't.
We gotta
go
work
with
on
it. And what he's supposed to do in that segment is give his perspective of the movie based on what your drunk uncle would give. You know, the one that's always full. You know, so
always
it's out there.
And I'm waiting for that note too, Theodore. I'm waiting on that too. Looking forward to that. All right, so we will not be doing Sybil Wilkes What You Need to Know, because it's been tagging every last one of our videos. So if you want to see what you need to know, you need to go to Sybil Wilkes.
Tom Johnson, man, he's like, nope.
But we will close out with the new promo. Got a couple shows we've added over the past couple weeks. So we'll get you that new promo. But before we do that, let's kick it over to K-Rap to close us
out. Salute to Reggie O'Shea and Craig Smith, as I do every week. And this week's rating is now a 4. By saying,
can't even say that.
Hey, I know my bread is buttered. That's all I'm saying. But as usual, man, salute to Reggie O'Shea, man. Combat Jack. If y'all don't know who Reggie O'Shea is is this guy. He's a former entertainment lawyer turned blogger turned podcast. Affectionately, the podcast community refers to him as the Pod Father. What we're doing, Reggie was doing 10 years ago, when it was just simply, I'm buying airtime. And what he went from a Georgetown graduation and entertainment lawyer, where he had people like CNN, Nori, Jay-Z. Have you ever heard that song, Imaginary Player, when the dude asked Jay-Z, is that silver? He said, no, this is platinum. He actually referring to Reggie O'Shea.
Oh, okay.
But that's why I always say I got inspiration from him. And that's why I always say, dream those dreams, and man of will live those dreams. Because life without dreams flows in black and white, and life with dreams flows in technicolor surround sound. And if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it in a recession, get it from God.
Thunder and lightning and shit.
And shit. And shit.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.